Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome to the video, and today I want to talk about PlayStation releasing PC ports and just how some PC ports aren't really doing that well. Some PC ports aren't really selling that well, like Ratchet and Clank, the most recent game that they released, Rift Apart. That hasn't really been selling so well from what I've been hearing, and we also had the Uncharted collection, which didn't release that well either, or sorry, the Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection, that didn't really sell too hot either, and these games are really solid too. So the fact that these games aren't really selling that hot is really concerning to me. Like, you have games like God of War and Horizon that sold really well from what I know on PC. I think the problem with Sony is that they're releasing games like Ratchet and Clank, Rift Apart, and the Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection. They're releasing these games, but they're not releasing their previous games. They're not releasing the predecessors. They're not, like, people on PC have never really got exposed to Ratchet and Clank or Uncharted, right? Because these are some solid games. I'm not sure how well Ratchet and Clank sold on PS5, but I'm hoping it did sell fairly well, because from what I'm hearing, it's not selling well at all. And I still have to buy this game on PC, or I might buy it on PS5. I'm not 100% sure yet. I just bought a PS5 to play Spider-Man and God of War Ragnarok and Horizon, because I don't want to wait another year to play those games. It takes 2 years after the release of a PS5 game for it to get ported over, and I'm just not really that patient. I would prefer to just play the game when it releases. And yeah, so I'm waiting for Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart to go on sale at least, because I don't really like buying PC games a whole lot full price. I prefer them to go on sale. Anyways, I think Sony needs to start releasing a lot of their older games on PC in order for the newer ones to be successful. Nobody wants to get into Ratchet and Clank because Rift Apart is probably like their 6th or 7th game in the series, and it's just like they don't have that nostalgia like other people do. Like, the first Ratchet and Clank game that I played was A Crack in Time, and I have so many fond memories of that game, and I love that game. It was one of the first games that I actually almost 100%ed and tried to platinum as a kid, and I had a really great time playing that game, and that made me go back and play games like Tools of Destruction, and I also played the movie tie-in game. But Ratchet and Clank is one of those games that we don't see a release ever so often. It's a game that releases several years later. Like, I think A Crack in Time was released in like 2013, 2014, and then that was like the last main entry game. And then we finally just got another main entry game, which is Rift Apart in 2022, and now released on PC in 2023, which is just, it really sucks to see. And then we have like these side games, like I think we had like Quest for Booty, but that wasn't really a full release. That was more like a side game. And we have the movie tie-in game, which was released in like 2017, 2018. But that was completely separate from our mainline series of Ratchet and Clank games. And I play Ratchet and Clank for the gameplay, but I also play it for the story. And the Future series has been really great. And I'm not sure if Rift Apart continues that Future series. I'm not really sure. I haven't really looked into much to it because I haven't been really busy just playing other video games. And I'm really excited to play Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. And I just don't want to see it end up like some of Sony's previous exclusives, like Infamous. We don't have Infamous anymore. We don't have Resistance anymore. We don't have Killzone anymore. And another one that really is worrisome is it ending up like Jak and Daxter. That was one of Naughty Dog's original games, and we received 3 solid titles in that series, and we just never seen another one. We never saw another one. They moved on to games like Uncharted and games like The Last of Us, and I feel like Uncharted's going to get this treatment too. I don't see Uncharted getting another release anytime soon, because Uncharted 4 basically concluded Nathan Drake's story, and we could see some spin-off games like Lost Legacy, but who knows if that's what they're going to do. I think Naughty Dog's really just more focused on coming up with a conclusion for The Last of Us. That is their main hot title right now, especially with the TV show going on and seeing a second season for that. I feel like that's just the hot buzz. But I want to see Ratchet and Clank do good. I want to see the Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection do good. I want to see these series do good, because these are some of my favorite titles, and I don't want to see Sony say, oh, well, these these games aren't doing good on PC, so we're just not going to port any more PC games over. Like I like having these PC ports. I feel like before I bought a PlayStation, I was really looking forward to most of these PC ports. It just was really unfortunate because I've already played games like Horizon and God of War on my PS4, so I was not going to buy them. But games like Days Gone was the game that I played on my PC that I never played on the PlayStation, and I absolutely love that game. And there was another one, Sackboy is another one that I look forward to playing on PC because I didn't own a PS5 at the time, and I want to play that game on PC, right? It's not going to be one of those games that I want to own physically. Games that I want to own physically are like God of War, Horizon, Ratchet, Spider-Man. Those are more of the type of games that I want to own physically because I like collecting video games. But yeah, what is your guys' thoughts on Sony releasing their PS5 games on PC? Do you think that they're taking too long with these ports? Because I think every 2 years to release a game is a little bit too long, especially like if it's a Spider-Man or a God of War or Horizon. Like these are big games, and I feel like it shouldn't take 2 years for them to port over a big title like that. I feel like it should be done quicker, especially if they want to sell it at full price, $60, or I think it's like $100 where I'm at and in Canada. And especially if they're going to release sequels to a lot of their older titles, I feel like they just got to start releasing games like the Uncharted collection, and I feel like doing a fully remastered remake of like the Ratchet and Clank collection. Like they need to start focusing on releasing their older titles as well, not just their newer titles. And yeah, like I said before, what is your guys' thoughts on this? Let me know down in the comments below. I would really like to hear your thoughts. And if you like this video, and subscribe for more gaming commentaries like this one. I like talking about video games and just giving my opinion on video games and reviewing them sometimes. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next one, and peace.